Spring is on the horizon, the wind is shifting, it's getting warmer outside. So you know what? It's time for the spring 2025 fragrance wish list because I have some wants for sure. And let's get into it. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. These Maria here. Yes, you know, I always do a wish list every season change. And it's because, you know, I've been playing in a lot of different things. You all know I do sampling series videos on here. So that way I'm trying to form my opinions on things I might want to add to the collection, of course. And as of late, I've compiled a list of 8 fragrances that I'm feeling like I would like to have in my collection at some point in the spring. Now, of course, the point of a wish list is to put everything that you want on it. Does that mean I'm going to get everything? No, it doesn't. But hey, a girl can dream. That's what we do here. Lipstick of the day today, everyone. So I'm rocking out with MAC Lady Danger. I'm kind of enjoying orange right now, orange nails. So, you know, orangey red lip. I'm loving this one all over again. An oldie but goodie tomato red color. This is pretty. Everything on my face as always will be in the description box below, linked and or tagged. And by the way, all the fragrances I discussed will also be down there as well, so you do not have to ask questions about it. Next up, we have fragrance of the day, and this is one I've talked about a few times already via a sample as well as the full-size bottle that I recently hauled. And we're wearing this one right here, you all. This is Fugazzi's Vanilla Haze. An unexpected love, and I'm still shocked about that because you all know I'm not really a gourmand girly like that. But this one, it was love at first sniff from the sample, y'all know. Right here, there's mandarin in here, coconut, of course, vanilla too. Creme brulee in this one. This is an easy reach vanilla that's not too thick. It actually will work even in warm weather just because of how it's done. Very well blended, not too thick, not too cloying. I'm here for this one. So Fugazzi's Vanilla Haze is your fragrance of the day. And now let's get into the spring 2025 wish list. Now this first one, interesting enough, I actually liked it more than its original version, even though I ended up with the original version first. But hey, the first fragrance on this list is Creed's Love in White for Summer. Yes, Love in White for Summer, y'all. So if you all remember, yes, me and this one right here, this is the original Creed's Love in White. This one I was not a fan of at first. It smelled too green and things, and then something clicked and I sprayed it in the wintertime versus trying it in warm weather. I love the original Creed Love in White in cold weather, but I'm like, okay, I kind of want to try the summer one because I remember hearing about the flanker and I tried it at a Creed counter and everything. So yeah, I was sold love at first sniff on that one. So it didn't take me having to figure it out, having to get a sample and test it and all that. I knew immediately that I wanted to Creed Love in White for Summer. And if you all watched my last haul video for the month of February, you know I went ahead and picked it up because this one is not as readily available. It's a little bit harder to find. It's not discontinued or anything. In fact, they have since given the bottle an update, a facelift. So this is the old style of Creed Love in White, and the new style of bottle looks more in line with, say, the Carmina style of bottle and Queen of Silk, that style for the ladies. Everything's becoming like unisex, just all one type of bottle. I'm noticing a trend here with Creed, but anyway. So yes, we've already checked this one off of the wish list. I was like, let me just go ahead and get it because it's good. So what I like about this one is more bright and more sparkling, and compared to the original one is a little bit more thicker, a little bit more creamier to me. But this one in here is the apple note in it. I'm gonna read the other notes in it so you get what I mean. So y'all, there's Calabrian bergamot, we have magnolia and Bulgarian rose, there's rice, Tuscan iris, and we have Virginian cedar. There's also apple, ambergris, sandalwood, and jasmine in here. This one is just brighter and happier. It is a summer fragrance, or a warm weather fragrance, shall we say, because for me, I'm gonna be wearing this in springtime. I'm not gonna wait just for summer, even though it has that in the name. Of course, you can wear a fragrance whenever you wanna wear it. And for me, it's just giving me springtime. Spring for sure, and that apple is so prominent. It's giving green apple, and I love that. I love a good apple note. So I'm excited about this one. It's not as thick as the original, which is a good thing because the warm days are coming. Y'all know southern heat ain't no joke. So Creed's Love in White for Summer, we will be rocking out. I'm excited to already have it, and it's the first thing on my wish list. The next fragrance is, of course, a Bond No. 9 fragrance because spring and Bond No. 9 go hand in hand. If you've been watching my channel for years, then you know how I feel about Bond No. 9. Spring is their best season for the ladies, and I've said that in a million videos. So New York Gardenia is the one I'm interested in. I'm like, you know what? It's been growing on me. I've been hearing good reviews about it, that it's like floral gourmand, and I'm like, okay, we're starting to get a little bit more of those. That wasn't as common so much in the fragrance community, so I'm interested in it for that reason. Plus the bottle is cute. It's like a magenta pink. I like that. So we have top notes of tuberose, jasmine, peony, middle is gardenia and rose, and base notes are vanilla and vetiver. This is, of course, repackaged Saks for Her. That was originally a Bond No. 9 exclusive fragrance to, of course, Saks Fifth Avenue, but they've since made this scent available to everyone. So I also want to note that, which I picked up on it even before they officially said it. I remember reading the notes. I was like, that's Saks for Her. But I've been a Bond person for years, so that's how I knew that. And I've actually smelled Sex for her, and I'm like, okay, it's cute. It's cute. So I'm interested in this one because it's how they do their florals. All of their florals are just so realistic. I just feel like I'm running through a field of fill in the blank whatever flower I'm supposed to get. So I just figured, you know what, if I'm gonna get another Bond this year, it's gonna be a spring one because it's just kind of the tradition at this point. So I'm gonna do Bond number 9's New York Gardenia. I am digging this one. Okay. Now this next one is from the house of MFK, Mason Francis Kirkjohn, and this is APOM. APOM came out last year, kind of like in the summertime. And I remember people said really good things about it. Also, some people kind of like, whatever, it's boring. I went in and smelled it for myself back in the fall, you all know, and I loved it. And plus, I eventually got a sample of it that I have right here. So I've been able to continue to test it and play in it. And I talked about it in a sampling series video. This is so pretty. And I told y'all in that video, I said, I would like this better in spring and summer weather, warmer weather. It's okay in the cold, because that's when I first smelled it, but this will be everything when it gets hot, meaning 80 degrees and above. So you all, here's notes of orange blossom, white musk. We have ylang ylang, amber, lavender, and vanilla. It is the ylang ylang in here for me that makes this more of a warm weather scent. It's a yellow flower that's more of a tropical flower to me. But this right here is a signature scent for warm weather. This is an elegant woman to me. And this is just what you smell like. You can wear this to a doctor's office. You can wear this to the workplace. You can wear this out on a date. You can wear this to just anything. It's just that type of scent to me where you just do not know what to wear. APOM is that, and this is just beautiful. I don't have to make it work. I don't have to wonder if it's going to work. This is that easy reach scent. And to me, you gotta have one of those in the mix each season. It's just how I feel. Everything doesn't need to be super loud or heavy hitting or require like a ball gown. Some scents you just need to be thrown on no matter what. This is that type of fragrance to me. So yeah, MFK's APOM, this one I really, really want. I do. Now this next one has been getting a ton of love here in the fragrance community, and I did go and check it out and smell it for myself. And we're talking about none other than Parfums de Marly Valaya Exclusif, which I have talked about in my previous like spring 2025 releases video. Definitely check that one out if you haven't. I talk about all the new stuff that's come out, designer as well as niche. Yeah, I had fun making the video. Had fun smelling a lot of things too. But most importantly, the new Valaya Exclusif. Now I'm gonna be honest, I did take my time to smell it. I didn't run out to go and smell it because you all know I love the original Valaya so much. This one is very sentimental to me. So I'm like, okay, you know, I get around to it, but I'm still, you know, holding my original clothes. You know, we'll see. But anywho, you all, I went and tested out the new Valaya Exclusif. At this point, this was weeks ago, and I still have my little texture card of it. I can still smell it on this card. So this new Exclusif is just as powerful, and it lives up to its predecessor for its longevity and all that. So I'm pleased to announce that too. And this is weeks later. But I'm getting to the notes. There's velvety almond, bergamot, and mandarin. We also have orange blossom, y'all. We have white flowers and powdery facets. With akigaya wood, sandalwood, and ambroxan and vanilla. The main difference for me is that the exclusive version is smoother than the original to me, and it's a little bit easier wearing. It's not as loud, and in fact, to me, the exclusive is a little bit more casual to me. And I said that in my review of when I did the overview video and everything of all the newness for the spring. It's just easier to wear. And I feel like to me, all the exclusives give that to me. They're just a little bit more easy to wear, which translates to more casual to me. So yes, I will get the new Exclusif. I do want it because I love the original so much. Plus I would like one that is a little bit more everyday for me because the original is a little bit more special for me. So that is how I'm rationalizing wanting the new Exclusif one, y'all. So yeah. Valaya Exclusif, we want it, we do. Now this next one is a little bougie, it is. Hey, what can I say? This one is kind of a product of, you know, I am a March baby, I am a spring baby. So, you know, you gotta have something on here that's a little bougie, you just do. This one is from Chanel, you all. This is from the Les Exclusif line, and this is 1957. I want this one. I have smelled this one, I wanna say 2 times now. It wouldn't be a blind buy or anything. I have actually smelled it, and it was really nice. At the time when I was in there, I wanted Chanel Beige more, and then I did go back another time when I was with my mom, and we smelled some other things. She picked up Sycamore. But yes, I kept smelling 1957 each time I went to the Chanel boutique and stuff. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna end up with that one. So you know what? We're gonna put it on the spring 2025 wish list. So 1957, it has main notes, y'all. Let's see here. White musk. We have bergamot, iris, and neroli. woody notes, cedar, and powdery notes too. And there's also honey in this. It's the honey that's really selling this for me, because the honey note is so good in Chanel Les Exclusifs the beige that I'm like, okay, I want more of this style of honey that y'all do, because it's not too thick and it's just pretty. So this right here is going to give me more of a powdery, lipsticky type of scent, more clean, but still with this sweetness of that honey. I like this. I want Chanel's 1957. This one, I want her. I want her. Next, y'all, we have from Kilian. And one thing about Kilian, they're gonna always do something good, but this is not a new release. No, it's not one of the new releases. This one is old, by the way. This one's been out for years, almost 10 years at this point, but I want it because I had a sample of it and it's just everything. Kilian's Good Girl Gone Bad, the extreme version. I've been holding on to my decant sample of it for so much because it's just that good. And if you all know, the original Kilian's Good Girl Gone Bad was the first fragrance I ever got from Kilian, so it's sentimental for that reason because it started my collection. The original is beautiful and I wear it in the summertime. That's actually when I got it. Wonderful in the heat, gets a ton of compliments. But this Good Girl Extreme version, it is a true extreme because to me it's thicker. It's thicker and it has a little bit more oomph to it, and you can actually wear it in cold weather because I've been wearing again my sample of it in cold weather and it held up and it didn't disappear as quickly as the original. So with Good Girl Gone Bad, you all, the extreme version, we have notes of osmanthus and jasmine, rose de mai, peach, cherry, that's tuberose, milk, narcissus, orange blossom, and base notes are amber, cedarwood, and caramel and musk. The main thing they added though is the rose de mai in that milk. They made it more lactonic, so that makes sense of why it seems more thicker, have a little bit more oomph to it. I really like this. I really like this. I've taken my time to get to know it and really decide that I need to upgrade from the original, which I still love my original, but it's just a matter of seasons again. The original is for hot weather, and this extreme version that I want, it's giving me, you know, thicker, longer lasting, but also cold weather. I'm gonna still wear it anyway because of the notes. You can actually wear it anytime around. It just lasts longer than the original, so that's what I'm gonna rock out with. And that again is Kilian's Good Girl Gone Bad, the extreme. Now this next one should be no surprise to anyone if you saw my Amouage sampling series video I did at the end of the year when I ordered some samples, y'all. This one stole the show, and I'm talking about Amouage's Journey Woman. And y'all, I have used up my sample, so you know it's real. You know, that's what we're trying to do here. Use up the sample first and then commit to the full-size bottle. This is absolutely full-size bottle worthy. It was love at first sniff for me. Journey Woman, this is another scent that's been out for years, not a new release, as you all know. If I like something that came out 20 years ago, I'm gonna rock out with it. And that's kind of a theme here. Like, a lot of these aren't new releases. They're not. Some are, but the majority aren't. I'm loving this. I am. I'm here for it. So this right here, y'all, we have notes of apricot, osmanthus, and jasmine, tea, nutmeg, and cardamom. Then in the middle, y'all, we got jasmine, sandalwood, mimosa, honey, and cedarwood. And then the base, tobacco, saffron, vanilla, cypriol, and musk. This right here is a osmanthus bomb, a saffron bomb, a little bit of a leather, but the juicy, sweet nectars in here. Wow. This is actually more of a warm weather scent to me from Amouage. I've seen people say they think of it as a summer scent, and I totally see that because now I've had it in the cold weather and it was okay, but then I wore this when it was 70 degrees outside and I got my entire life even more than when I first smelled it in cold weather. So yeah, this is a warm weather scent and we're heading into warmer weather. So I'm like, you know what? I want a warm weather Amouage. I do. So Journey, and most importantly, use up the sample. Journey Woman, she is fire, and I need more people to talk about her. I don't care that she came out years ago. She is still good in 2025. This is excellent. But for me, she's on my wish list, and I want Amouage's Journey Woman. And this last one, we're gonna end on a very positive note because I used to hate this fragrance. So I've done a total 180 on it. This last fragrance is from the house of Creed, you all, and that is Creed's Windflowers. Yes, I know y'all like, what? If y'all remember how I talked about this one, I was like, I don't really need that. Like, why are everybody hyping this up? So I had a sample of it. So fully did test it out the first time. I did not mess with it at all. I've recently gotten another sample that showed up in like an order and things. I'm like, oh, okay, Windflowers. I was kind of hesitant because I was like, well, I hated this last time. I said, but you know what? New year. I know it's a change, you know, we might have a different opinion about it. So I decided to spray this on one day, go about my business, go out and about and everything. I love this. I love Creed's Windflowers now. And I also want to say at first, I know a lot of times I compared it to this scent. A lot of people compare it to this scent as well, but this right here, a lot of people say it's very similar to Coco Mademoiselle. And at first I did too, but after really smelling them side by side, There's differences. There's differences, 100%. They are not the same scent. So I also want to clarify that too. So with Windflowers, y'all, we have notes of jasmine. We also have orange blossom and peach. Then we in the middle, we have jasmine sandbag, tuberose rose. And then in the base, we have musk, orange blossom, praline, iris, and sandalwood. And as for me, I figured it out. It's the praline in here that's more pronounced. So this is a floral scent. There's florals, there's juiciness in here from that peach. But the praline in it gives a little bit of interesting identity. The iris makes it more powdery. So there's layers to it. And something I've come to realize about Creed for me is that Creed is not a love at first sniff house for me. It's just not. Creed is a house that I smell it the first time, I won't like it, won't care for it, but then 6 months to a year later, then I will love it. It's just that kind of house for me. And Creed Windflowers is the perfect example of that. So now I'm all on board for Windflowers. So yes, I want a bottle of Creed's Windflowers. I'm a Creed girl now. It is what it is. So all right, everyone, that wraps up my spring 2025 wish list. Let me know what you think about these scents that I want. Again, we got some oldness, we got some newness in here. It's just all the scents I've been able to test and actually take my time with to form this list. So let me know what you think. Also, what are you wishing for in the springtime? What are you interested to pick up? Is it one fragrance? Is it 100? Let me know in the comments below because, hey, I do read your comments and I will respond when I can. But until next time, Ills, I will catch y'all in the next video.